Should you get the DJI Flip instead of the Mavic 4 Pro? Does the Flip deliver 4K 60 as good as the Mavic 4 Pro will? And with a weight of under 250 grams, does it give you a hassle-free experience? I'll answer these questions in this video, but first, I have a simple and humble request. Please subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything, it helps this channel grow, and most importantly, it keeps you informed on the latest camera gear. In a move poised to redefine the entry-level drone market, DJI has unveiled the DJI Flip, a compact foldable aerial device that blends accessibility with advanced imaging capabilities. With a starting price of around $439, the Flip targets beginners, vloggers, and particularly casual users seeking a professional-grade result without the complexity and cost of higher-end drones. Weighing less than 249 grams, it's light enough to bypass those pesky regulatory hurdles. And with the propellers fully enclosed, it makes it a safer experience, indoors and out. The Flip features a 1 1/3 CMOS sensor, delivering 48 megapixel photos, 4K HDR videos at up to 60 frames per second. And it now supports slow motion up to 100 or 120 frames per second and 4x zoom, allowing users to capture nuanced details with remarkable clarity. The Flip features what DJI calls 6 intelligent shooting modes like Droney, Helix, and Boomerang. These are AI-powered tools that automatically frame and track subjects, particularly perhaps yourself, enabling even novice pilots to achieve truly cinematic results. And it's that ease of use that is at the forefront of the user experience of the Flip's design. And users can actually launch it directly from their hand, bypassing the need for a traditional remote, although I'd still recommend caution. And while safety isn't an afterthought with the Flip, the infrared sensing system isn't nearly as good as the Mavic 3 Pro, only having a forward-facing infrared sensing instead of sensors up, down, left, and right. But again, we're looking at $439 instead of thousands of dollars. And in terms of flight time, you get 31 minutes and a range of 13 kilometers, or about 9 miles. So to sum up, the DJI Flip is a way of, how should we say, democratizing drones. I got the Mavic Pro when it first came out, and I loved it, and I think I spent around $1,100 for the Fly More bundle. It was great, and year after year, DJI has improved upon the drone series to now where we have the Mavic 3 Pro waiting for the Mavic 4 Pro. It's impressive what these can do, but with each generation, the price has steadily gone up. And of course, with regulatory hurdles, well, the Flip is designed to provide a much, how should we say, more capable, safe, and enjoyable user experience. The DJI Flip is all about simplicity, ease of use, and creating a very positive, enjoyable user experience. It kind of reminds me of one of my first digital cameras, the Canon 50D. I really love this camera. I couldn't believe it. I had a point and shoot before that. And you know what was hilarious? The first photos I took, I couldn't believe how detailed they were. The quality, even when you zoomed in, was truly incredible. But it was all about idiot modes. And I enjoyed them. And even to this day, I still miss them every now and then. But I now shoot with a Canon EOS R5 Mark II. And it doesn't have any idiot modes. You have to know how to shoot with this camera. And when I shoot now, whether it's video and stills, guess where I shoot? Well, not always manual. Sometimes I shoot FV mode or TV or PV, aperture mode, priority mode, different modes depending on what the situation dictates. Other than video, I'm always in manual mode because I need that control. I need to be able to fine-tune the experience, to adjust it myself, not leave it to the brains of the camera to think for me. And that's why I think that the DJI Flip is an incredible device at under 250 grams, at under $500, $439, and I think there's a package for even less than that if you already have a controller for around $239. The DJI Flip is a very good deal. And for those who have thought of getting a gimbal but were too afraid to get one and didn't want to have to go through FAA certification or Transport Canada certification, the DJI Flip is terrific. If you like traveling and you don't have anybody to take pictures of you, it will follow you, it will track you, it'll allow you to take terrific images of waterfalls or gorges or mountains. It's really an incredible device. But in no way, if you have the Mavic 3 Pro and are thinking of the Mavic 4 Pro, will it deliver the experience that you're looking for. Simplicity, ease of use, they're terrific. And I do value ease of use, but not at the sacrifice of being able to get in and completely control what I'm trying to do. Because as most of us professionals understand, complexity at its heart offers us the flexibility to be able to adjust the device that we're shooting with for the scene, scenario, and everything else. And that delivers power. I think the Flip is an incredible drone at $439. No, I'm not going to call it a drone because I don't like that term. It doesn't tell us really what it's about. It's about taking a camera, or in this case, more like a 50D, or even a more modern mirrorless camera, and putting it on an aerial platform, like having a helicopter. I mean, sure, it seems obvious today, but go back 10 years ago, we didn't have these options. It's giving us another way to shoot, and the DJI Flip, I think it's terrific. However, one thing I want to say, I don't have one here, but they say you can land it in your hand and take off from your hand, and it does have the propeller guards, but I think that creates a little bit of a false sense of security. I would not recommend letting it land in your hand like that. Traditional ways of landing it is on the ground. You have a clear area where you can land it. And even DJI, if you read the manual, they say hold it like this. It's a better way of doing it. And especially if you wear glasses, if you don't have glasses on, you're not always sure where your fingers are. I'd be careful because those propellers can cut you. They can cause a little bit of damage. So I always recommend flight safety. Don't fly near airports, especially military ones, because you can get yourself in some serious trouble. And definitely download the apps that can show you what restricted airspaces are to make your experience easier. Because even though you don't have to seek out regulatory approval for the drone, if you do find yourself flying in restricted areas, you can land yourself in a lot of serious trouble. So you want to watch out for that. Because the last thing any of us want to do is be responsible for downing any aircraft now, would we? Anyhow, again, at $439, if you are interested in purchasing the DJI Mavic Flip, then please consider using my affiliate links down below, my pre-order links to be able to purchase the DJI Flip. For those of you that have used them in the past, thank you so much. You are literally helping to keep the lights on. It's viewer-supported this channel, and I very much appreciate it. I don't use any sort of ad placements, sponsorship placements at the beginning of the video. It used to be these things were anywhere from around 30 to 90 seconds, but in some videos I've been watching lately, they've been going on some 3 to 5 minutes. And most of you, from what I can see, watch this channel, watch it with the free ads. You're not paying YouTube. And I don't want to throw out another ad for you. And also, this is annoying too. You do pay YouTube, so you don't have to watch ads, and then guess what? You're forced to watch an ad, and I find that really irritating. So I understand that it is another avenue of revenue for me to be able to do that sponsorship, but if I do sponsorships, it's not going to be a way that irritates or gets in the way. That's just me. I'm a viewer as well, and I'm not about to cause any irritation. But thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day, a great week. We'll see you again soon. A lot's going on. I think we're going to start to get some more announcements as we move further into Q1. Now, as far as the DJI Mavic 4 Pro goes, we're still looking at around an April announcement. I don't expect anything to come in March, although with the amount of leaks that we're getting, both spec-wise and photo-wise, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get the announcement in February. Why not March? Well, because we have spring break, March break, reading week, all these different holidays, at least in Canada and the United States, and that's a huge amount of the population that's traveling and not paying attention to what's being released. And major retailers do pay attention to that, especially when The United States is one of the largest consumer markets on the planet. So, DJI Mavic 4 Pro is coming out shortly, and if you want to know about the latest leak specifications and photos, then go ahead and watch my video earlier last week, or was it this week? I can't remember, but just go back a few days. I've already, I think I've published 2 videos on the DJI Mavic 4 Pro. That is coming, and I don't know. I'm tempted to get the Cine version. I don't think I'll be shooting ProRes 4444. I'm pretty happy with Apple ProRes 422 for my use cases, and that's what I shoot with all the time. This camera, the R5 Mark I with a 50mm f1.2 with the Ninja 5 is doing Apple ProRes 422. Anyhow, I'm going to sign off for sure now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you again soon.